Welcome back. Approaching 7:25. You're watching VT Vancouver. Thanks for joining us. Joining us now is Mike Eppel for your business news. Good morning, Mike.
Hello.
Beautiful
Good morning.
backyard.
How are you?
Do you have? I'm doing well. Thank you very much. So, Mike, gold hits a record high in early trading today.
Yep, it's north of $1,900 an ounce U.S., Mary, and has momentum. It's got a lot of things going for it this year because central banks are printing money. You've got the uncertainty about a pandemic and the economic implications that could have long term, and bond yields aren't giving you anything. And the stock market keeps going up, which is kind of a bit of a rarity. Typically, you see gold and the stock markets kind of go opposite of each other, but because the central banks are so active, they're kind of fueling this two-pronged market rally. Now, it's got big implications for the Toronto Stock Exchange because many of the world's biggest gold mining companies are listed on Bay Street, the likes of Barrick and Agnico and all these others. And, you know, that's helping the Toronto stock market this morning off to a pretty good start. And looks as though the rally is ongoing.
All right, let's talk Google. The company says its workers will be working from home well into 2021. Yeah,
and this is the moving target, I suppose, for companies. When are they going to get their employees back to the office? Are they going to get their employees back to the office? It's debatable whether, you know, some people don't necessarily want to go back to the office. Having said that, others are saying, you know what, it's great if I had the choice, you know, because you're under a quarantine or a lockdown, so to speak, so you can't go to see your friends, your coworkers, and that for a lot of people is their social circle. So, you know, it's this disconnection from a human standpoint as opposed to a work standpoint. And then you've got the blurring of the lines between office and home life. You can't shut things off necessarily when you are working from home. So this is an ongoing trend, and it's going to see a lot of companies going, do we need so much office space? Maybe not. But at the same time, for morale purposes, maybe you want people coming to the office at least on an occasional basis.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens with all of this office space that we have laying around here in Vancouver. So coming up on Wednesday, the CEOs of Apple, Amazon, and Google and Facebook are coming together in Washington. Why is that? It's
an assembly of tech titans, or the world's richest nerds. I'm not sure which. Look, this is the first time we're going to see Jeff Bezos testify to a U.S. House committee. Mark Zuckerberg is going to be there, and Tim Cook from Apple and others, and they're talking about anti-competitive issues, antitrust, you know, the effect of technology on today's society, how it interweaves with politics. Certainly, we're less than 100 days from a U.S. election, and you got to figure that all of those congressional leaders at that hearing will be wanting to make their big points for the cameras to send back to their constituencies and say, look what we're doing to these tech giants, and we're cracking down them, and we're actually not in reality, but nevertheless, makes for good TV. And all these companies will also be reporting earnings the day after this, on Thursday. So it's just like, it's a huge week for the tech sector.
Wednesday, Thursday, we'll be watching closely. All right, Mike, thank you so much. Have a great day. Enjoy the sunshine. Almost 7:30 now on Breakfast Television. A day pass program is now in effect at 6 BC provincial parks. Our Greg Harper is standing by at Golden Ears with the latest on what you can expect. Stay with us.